Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I want to share with you my monthly favorites for the month of March. I am a little late, but with the Easter week and trying to get ready for Easter, and then the Easter weekend was very busy, I didn't have a chance to do my favorites video. So I'm going to share them with you today. I'm going to start with some products that were sent to me by Saltaire. I love Saltaire, and I want to show you they did send me some products. However, I have purchased quite a few products from Saltaire myself. You can either get it from their website or you can get it at Target. They're very affordable. If you love Sol de Janeiro, you will love Saltaire because it's very similar, the vibe that you get from Saltaire, but they're a lot more affordable than the Sol de Janeiro. For example, this I purchased myself, and this is the body wash, and you get 17 fluid ounces. This is in the scent Golden Hour, which smells amazing. Let me see. This has passion fruit, kukui, and burrit. I don't know what that is. They're very moisturizing. They make a nice lather, which I enjoy. I like a bath gel that lathers. If it doesn't lather, even though it's moisturizing, I almost feel like I'm not cleaning myself. And also it is sensitive to sensitive areas of your body, which I am sensitive in some areas, very personal areas, and I'm able to use this body wash everywhere on my body. This is really amazing. You get a lot of product, and this is $14.99. You cannot beat that. That is an amazing price. I also love this one in Pink Beach. Pink Beach has a creamy coconut wrapped in warm vanilla. This smells so good. I actually sprayed this on me today. This is the body spray, and this brings 8 fluid ounces. And this is also very affordable. I will put the price of it here. I will also link it on their website, because sometimes when you purchase for the first time on their website, you get a discount. And I'll also tag it on Target in case you're interested, or if you just go into the store, you want to pick it up. I also have the Pink Beach Multi-Body Butter, which is, oh my gosh, this is so nice and rich and fluffy. It is so good. And I also purchased the Santal Bloom myself. Also purchased a deodorant. They have deodorant and it's so good. I purchased the spray and the deodorant in the Santal Bloom. It is 5% AHA serum deodorant, and this is so nice. It is not overpowering. It really doesn't compete with any perfume that you would wear. And it feels really nice. It doesn't feel sticky. It dries under your on your underarms, and you don't really feel anything. It doesn't have like a white cast or anything like that. And it's supposed to help exfoliate your underarms. So if this is something that you'd be interested in, these are really good. I've had this one for a little bit. It's not the only one I use. I don't use the same deodorant every day. It's not an antiperspirant, so this is not going to keep you from sweating, but this is like a clean deodorant, so I really do enjoy it. This I love. And this is Warm Golden Sun-Kissed Skin. Santal Bloom is evocative and simply irresistible, with notes of creamy sandalwood, sheer amber, and sensual musk. So it smells really amazing. Now what they sent me, they also sent me a bath gel, one this size, but in a different, I was able to pick the scent that I wanted, but I actually shared it with my daughter. She was here one day and she was telling me how she needed to go buy a bath gel, and I said, oh, let me give you one because I have some backups. And I decided this one was right out because I had just received it. So I gave it to her, but now I'm kind of regretting. I wish I would have given her one of the other ones I had. But anyway, this is in Coral Coast. This is a nourishing body oil. This is so nice. It's a spray, not a spray. It's a pump. It's a watery oil, but it almost feels like a dry oil when you put it on. Your skin doesn't feel greasy or oily. I love putting this on my legs, my arms when I take a shower. This smells amazing. I did tell you the scent, right? Coral Coast, yes. And this is, let me see, it has fermented sorosus, kukui, cacao, oh my goodness, and squalene, along with biomimetic blend of plant actives that absorbs easily and leaves skin dewy and glowy. And I got the deodorant that matches it. The notes are coconut, water lily, and guava. And I wanted the guava. That's why I got this one. But this smells amazing. And as you can see, look how hydrated my hand looks. It is really a beautiful product. I would say if you guys have been, if you don't want to spend the money for the Sol de Janeiro and you want to try similar products, this is a great way to go. And I am so thankful that Saltaire sent me some products. I already knew that I loved them, so it was a nice welcome to receive something that I actually really enjoy. I've been trying some new foundations, and let me tell you, the one that I have fallen absolutely in love with is with the new Dior. The new Dior Forever Skin Glow and the one that is the Forever Skin Wear. The Skin Wear is supposed to be a matte foundation. I wear both in 2.5 neutral. Now, the glow, I don't like super glowy foundations because I do have a normal to oily T-zone, especially in the summer. So I don't mind a little bit of glow, but I don't like it super glowy where when my oils come in, I'm gonna look greasy and oily. This one is not that glowy. It just gives you a beautiful, beautiful glow. I love the packaging. It is so luxe, so beautiful. Has a really nice pump. And I have been loving both of them. Now I've been wearing the matte more than the glow. I probably have gone through a third of the bottle already. I absolutely love this foundation. I think it is so blurring. I mean, you can tell you're wearing foundation. Yes, it's not a natural looking foundation. However, if I wear makeup, I'm wearing makeup. I don't care if you can tell I'm wearing makeup. But to me, this is blurring on my pores. It lasts all day without fading, without getting cakey, without sinking into any lines that you may have. It doesn't accentuate any texture that you have in the skin. It is absolutely a gorgeous foundation. I really do enjoy it. I absolutely love it. And I don't think I've tried a Dior foundation that I haven't liked. But this is one that it was a reformulation, and I always get a little, you know, whenever we reformulate, because sometimes it's like, if it's not broken, don't fix it. But it actually is just as beautiful as the original formula, which I also own. Okay, the glowy one has hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, peptide, broad spectrum, SPF 25. The matte one has hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, peptide, and broad spectrum 20. They're both absolutely gorgeous. I think if you have dry or normal skin, the matte is not that matte. It still gives you like a beautiful satin finish. And if you have normal to more oily skin, I don't think this is going to be too oily for you either. But if you're not sure, go to Sephora, get a sample, try it. But they're both absolutely gorgeous. I love both of them. I made a video showing you guys the Physicians Formula Cream Bronzer and the No. 7 Cream Bronzer. Now these, I don't think you need both. I think if you get one of the two, if this is something that you're interested in, one is enough. They're very similar. This one has 1 ounce and this one has 1.26 ounces. The No. 7. The No. 7 is like $2 more expensive than the Physicians Formula. And I ordered it through Target.com. I don't know if they carry it at the store, but they did carry it online. Or you can get it from the No. 7 website. They're both very similar. They have a beautiful, beautiful formula. They both have like a little cap on top. And I would suggest that you keep that to keep the product from drying. And even though the Physicians Formula looks darker, but when you put it on, I think they look just as beautiful. Now I got mine, they have a lighter shade. I got mine in medium glow. They do have a light one, but I got the medium. But it looks really beautiful, and I don't think it looks too dark on my skin. The Physicians Formula only comes in one shade. This is the Physicians Formula. This is the No. 7. And as you can see, I think they look pretty similar once you blend them in. The No. 7 is a little warmer than the Physicians Formula, but I don't think it's bad. Once you blend it in, I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. And like I said, the No. 7 is like $18 and the Physicians Formula is like $17. So it's not that big of a difference. If it's something that you're looking, you know, to get, I don't think you need both. And I don't think this is very inclusive, because if you have a darker skin tone, this is not going to work for you. where there's even a darker one. There's a light, medium, and I don't know what the dark, if it's called dark or tan, I don't know, but there's 3 different shades that you can pick from. So the number 7 is a little more inclusive. Okay, another blush that is new to my collection that I absolutely am in love with is one from YSL, and this is in the shade 12. I don't remember what it translates to, but this is, it looks dark, but this is so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, if you have like a bronzy looking look and you blend this in, it looks kind of orangey on my hand, but it looks beautiful on the face. This is such a beautiful shade. I love this. Okay, a little goes a long way. You have to be very light-handed with it. But I love YSL. YSL has the prettiest packaging, I think. Them and Dior. 2 of the blushes that I have been loving is this one from Too Faced. These have been out for a while. But this is called the Cloud Crush. And this is in the shade Milk and Cookies. And this is so pretty. This is like a moussey formula. It doesn't stay sticky on your skin. You just need a little bit. And you can go straight on your face with this. I have a couple of different shades. It's like a neutral, I'm going to build it up a little bit so you can see it better. But this is like a neutral rosy brown. Look how pretty that is. Now that's pretty heavy, but you can see the shade there. But these are not sticky. They're not balmy. They're like a mousse when you put it on, and they do dry down, and they don't feel sticky at all on your skin. It's really a beautiful formula. I really do enjoy it. Easy to blend. You can put it under powder, over powder. It doesn't lift your foundation. It is absolutely a gorgeous formula. And another one that I've been loving, I've talked to you a little bit about this brand, Violet FR. This is the Bisou blush, and this is in the shade Miriam. I have a couple of them. I only brought one out, but her makeup is so gorgeous. I love this formula. You can go, again, you can go straight on your face because it is very soft. It's not like a thick formula that's going to lift anything. Now, I normally either tap my brush on here or put it on the back of my hand and then tap it on my face. I really try not to go too often straight from the tube to my face. But this is another one that you can apply over powder, under powder. It looks gorgeous. It blends so easily. It doesn't stay tacky. It doesn't turn into powder, but it's like it becomes one with your skin. And it's just a beautiful formula. I absolutely love this brand. It does have a little brush on the back, but I don't use that. I find that it's a little dense, so I do not use the brush that comes with it. And I don't feel like her brand is super expensive. I think it's mid-range. I have been loving lip stains. I have 3 of them here. This one is the one from Physicians Formula. It's this one right here. This is called the Bronze Booster. And there's another one. This one is Sunlit. There's another one that's like a berry. You can use it on your cheeks or you can use it on your lips. I've only used it on my lips, but I really do like it. Now, when you put it on, I usually put a layer on, let it dry, and then apply another 1 or 2 layers, depending on how dark you want your lips to be. And once it dries, it is matte. However, it doesn't feel drying on your lips. It feels like you don't have anything on your lips. And it really has a really nice wear time. Now, the other 2 that I have, I'm going to clean it now so that you can see the stain that it leaves behind, are the ones from Violet FR. It's this one and this one. And I will put the names down when I link them. This one is the one that I'm wearing. And as you can see, it has a shine. And the shine stays on your lips for a long time. Now, after you drink or you eat or something, the shine eventually will go away. I'm going to pat my lips. And this is what it looks like. Now the shine is gone, but this is so hydrating. It's probably one of the most hydrating lip stains that I have. Very long wearing. They're absolutely beautiful. Now the only thing is, when you use them, this is the packaging. Look how absolutely beautiful they are. When you take it out, what I do is I wipe a little bit of the product off. You can always go back and get more. And this is enough in here to do both my upper and lower lip. And then I let it dry, and if I want another layer, I do the same thing. But I try not to get too much product on the doe foot. You can end up with too much product on your lips. I'd rather just have enough product to cover both lips, and then if I want more, I would do a second layer when it dries. But these are absolutely gorgeous. I love these. They're so pretty, so long lasting, so comfortable. I love the fact that they have a shine and they feel so hydrating and moisturizing on your lips. I 1000% recommend these if you're looking for a nice lip stain. They're so gorgeous. I'm thinking during the sale of getting at least one more shade, but they're so pretty. As you can see, this one is more reddish and this one has like more brown, and it's the one that I have on. Now, if you don't want to spend that kind of money, another one that I would say is a good substitute for those are the ones from Milani. These are so good. These are other ones that have a shine when you put them on. They're long lasting. Actually, that shade looks a lot like, look at that. That looks a lot like the one, like this one right here from Violet FR. They look very similar. But this is another one that has a shine when you put it on. They're long lasting. Again, you can always build it up. Or if you like just a sheer wash of color, I like more color on my lips. Let you know what the shades are, because okay, this is so tiny, there's no way I can see that. And I have two of these, and then this one is like a lighter pink. Here's the other one from Milani, but they are very similar formula. Of course, these are going to be less money than the one from Violet, but I love them both. I really do. But I really do enjoy these, and I also think their packaging is so beautiful. I don't know, it's like a sexy packaging. I like it. I think it's very pretty. So I think that's all I have for you today, guys. I am wearing a lip liner with it. This is from Catrice. I'm going to be doing a full face of Catrice pretty soon. And this is their new Gel Glide liners, and this is in the shade Sip and Stay, and I'm wearing it with that lip color, and I think it matches it pretty well. But I'm going to apply this one. I'm going to apply just a little more so that you see. And what I do is I wipe the doe foot. I take some of the product off. It just glides on your lips. It is so, they feel so luxurious, and I don't know, I love lip products. That's one of my weakest link. I really love lip products. I own a lot of them, and one of these is always in my purse. Even if I'm wearing a lipstick, I take one of these with me, and when my lipstick starts wearing off, I apply this over it, and then I don't have to worry about my lipstick for the rest of the day. These are nice and long lasting. If you eat and you drink a lot, they will fade a little bit, but they're so easy to reapply. It's not one of those that you have to remove the whole thing to reapply. You can just reapply, you know, very easily, and it's going to look beautiful. And like I said, I love the fact that it has a shine. It doesn't look like a typical lip tint. Enough chit-chatting. I think you know that I really love the product. You got the drift. Let me know below in your comments what are some of the products that you have been loving. If there's anything new, maybe I want to try it out. Share with me. I share with you, you share with me. Thank you so much for spending some of your precious time with me. Even if you don't have time to leave a long comment, just leave me a heart or a flower or something, just so that I know that you were here watching. I love you guys, and I will see you on my next video. All the products will be linked below in case you're interested. Bye, guys. Mwah.